So I'm definitely interested in learning more about what's going on
how
with
we
this.
did that.
Yep.
Let me put some more.
So this is a basement heat pump setup that's been installed in this 4106. It's highly unusual, but different. Missing a thing there.
Yeah, a little better. Okay, are you there? Oh shit. Okay.
I want to get a better look at this bulkhead back here.
Okay. So we'll start here. This is a new voltage regulator. This is the original 12 volt. So I have a modern solid state one too.
Cool.
That they gave me the wrong one. They gave me 24, so I got to get it swapped. This is how you fill.
So there's your freshwater fill there.
Yeah, that's there. This is I think that's the water pump right there.
Oh, you mean a solenoid for the water pump?
Sorry. That is.
That's a big solenoid.
That's a starter. That's the starter. That's part of the starter. Sorry.
So you got to fill
the
there.
water pump is here. That's
okay.
the water pump.
So you got black tank, and then that's
Gray.
And what's this guy here? You're saying this is a.
This is where you put in your hose.
Mm-hmm.
You turn these on, and it sprays it down.
Flushes.
It's a flush. That's a great tank.
This is all gray. And you got a separate gray dump.
Yep. You got your.
And it looks like these are set up for sensors.
Mm-hmm.
Do they work?
Yeah, I think maybe. We'll look at that. He's got some cable coax, which is kind of old-timey.
Okay, you got hose storage there. You got a 50 amp cord.
50 amp.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Shore power. That's your
Transfer switch.
Yeah. He's come out. Nice, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
You can lay in there and just roll yourself back in,
Totally.
which I might have to do because I always want to inspect. When you're looking at one of these 4106s, you want to inspect the condition of the wood from the bays
Yeah.
down below. And you said this is stored inside,
Yeah.
so, I'm not seeing anything that looks rotten
No.
here. But if it's been exposed to water and it's been allowed to soak, it'll start rotting out the wood.
Yeah.
So there's a vent up there for the fridge,
Yeah.
but there's not the usual. There's usually a hole cut in the side.
Oh, for the side venting.
And instead, it's from below, which is actually good because it's preserving the lines of the coach.
Totally.
And so we've got a drain line, we've got a propane line. There's a fan there.
Nope.
Okay, so we got a Onan 6500 watt.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh.
Holy crap! Yeah, that's a good sized propane
Oh
tank.
my
there.
God, it's enough for. It's empty. I got to go fill it up. We could do that today if you want to try out the Jenny.
Yeah, Yeah, we should be able to run it.
It works great once it has propane.
So let's just get a sense of what's going on here. So we've got an insulated compartment, sound deadened.
Yep.
The door's been filled with foam. This is not an original door. This usually would have had a mesh door here. This compartment should be ventilated from below.
Yep. Let's see if it is.
And is it? Let's see. Let's see if we can get it without me crawling under there. Yeah, so this is behind the driver's side wheel, and this compartment's been modified a bit to go further that way.
Yeah, yeah, it was made longer.
And it looks like we've got a vent here,
Yeah.
external, which is good. And I would hope that you have a vent in the bottom here in case, you know, it needs to go down. It may be, I don't see any venting from below, and I think that might be a requirement. I'm not up to speed on propane tank venting requirements.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a horn. We've got Byron's leveling system, manual airbag leveling system.
Right.
Does this work?
Yeah. It's manual.
Looks like we've got a regulator there for something. Oh, there's something relating to the cruise there.
Yeah, but he took it out of the back. He didn't like it, and I don't know. He didn't ask. But part of the cruise is here.
Yes, well, part of it's there, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So we're under the front of the bus, and this is in the old spare tire compartment. We have the HVAC unit. So there's a split system in here, and this is half of the split system, basically. Mm-hmm. And the compartment for that has been opened up. The old spare tire compartment's been opened up to provide ventilation for those units, obviously. And the front of the bumper has been opened up. So let's have a look under here. I'm just looking at the general condition of things. Leaks, rust, corrosion, you know, anything like that. So this is the other half of that HVAC unit. And there's a coil and a filter here. And this is in the space where the factory heat would have been. I guess factory AC would have occupied part of this compartment as well. Putting the filter back in there. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to find...
It's weird. It doesn't really... Well, when we get it going...
I'd love to find a manufacturer information or something on that, because I don't think that this is something that you can buy anymore. Like, this is not something that
You mean the way he set up this air? This is air conditioning, right?
well, yeah, but what is it?
I have no idea. Maybe an early split unit, mini split.
So there's a duct running along here. That's for the HVAC. Looks like some water lines and a sewer line and 110 power. Okay, we got a freshwater tank here. Obviously this is black. We've got a Magnum inverter. I believe that's a 2000 watt. ESCO transfer switch. 110 volt, 12 volt. And that's probably the gray. And fresh water. Okay, we took the 110 volt panel off to have a look inside. The neutral's on a standoff. The ground is also on a standoff, but it's bonded to the panel. And I'm seeing something here. This looks like a neutral ground bond to me, but I'm not sure where the other end of that wire goes. All right, now it's already been turned on. Oh, she's shaking. Look at that. She's shaking. Well, that was weird. It was kind of like it was missing there for a second. It started clean, yeah. It was just a teeny, yeah, it was completely normal. Do you mind if I, bring it on up. Bring it up high and then just drop it down. Now, is it all right if I open cabinets up and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
Is this a cabinet?
No, I think it's just speaker.
Is this a cabinet?
Yeah, that's it. We did some. All of these are cabinets. And this is all of his mishmash, which I basically abandoned all the wiring there because it's all crazy.
So,
Says,
what do we have going on here with the wires? This is oh, okay. So you.
yeah, it's all.
Do you know what was this, like speaker wires?
Yeah,
or?
it was speaker. It was all sorts of things. I just got rid of it because I was going to Bluetooth everything. You know what I mean? Have it all wireless. gonna shut it off, all right?
Okay.
I think she'll crank over pretty easy. Yeah, that needs a little adjustment.
It doesn't want to stay shut. Now it does feel nice and tall in here. I mean, we've got quite a bit of headroom.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Just pound it with your fist.
Okay, I wasn't sure which way it opened.
And he put in little mirrors because his wife was short, so she could see inside. They're nice cabinets.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel too cramped. Now we've got, you know, passenger seat, console, window curtains, sunshade, fans, light, switches for something, table, purple chair, floral couch. Is this a jackknife? Yeah, that acts like it's going to be a jackknife. We've got a really cool eating bar with room to do something here. Original bus windows. This looks warped. This is warped badly. Just gotta, don't know how to open that. Some infernal beeping outside. Sorry about that.
That was the one that was replaced.
This one?
Yeah.
So, how did he do these screens? It's wild, man. This.
Just sort of put them in like a house screen.
And this, okay. Those work good. And there's blinds in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Little mini ones. Those are nice. They work well. You know,
Are they all the same?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Any idea what happened here?
No. I think it was always either like that or I could have left the window open one day.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to get rid of that anyway.
Does this still open?
Yeah.
What's the trick? Don't break it. It's stained glass. It's all right if it doesn't open.
It's just shelving.
Okay, we got a trash compactor here. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, you got a.
I don't know why it's doing that. But...
Okay. You've had that open before?
Yeah.
You used it?
No. I haven't used any of these things.
Little dishwasher.
Yep.
Which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Now this is, if this can be opened and made to work, this is actually really handy because
Garbage.
when you're in the campground and stuff, you know, under our bus, we've got the smallest little trash can under the sink and it always gets full and
You're just constantly unloading it.
right. And so if you can mash it down and have a 30-pound, you know, bag,
Totally. These have little,
you have to lift up or something. Or...
I think. How does this work?
Let's see, is this
It's
push?
Let me see.
Okay, there's a push there. Is there a release
Yeah,
or
right
something?
here. See these? These undo.
You have to release it from in here?
Yeah.
Oh,
See that?
okay.
So it locks here. All of them lock here.
Hidden individually.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of nice.
And it looks like there's some sort of a drawer here
Yeah,
or
this comes out.
lever. It comes up.
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
I don't know. You want to get close to things.
Oh, you don't want to, you know, so you don't have to lean
The
down.
water heater's in. I never took it out.
Oh, okay, sweet. I want to get them light
I
on that.
remembered I didn't take it out.
So propane Instahot,
Yeah.
Paloma.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
And that vents out through the roof. So again, another place where a hole has not been cut in the side of the bus. These, those work on a separate switch. Well, the oven looks brand new.
Oh, it's never been used.
Really?
I never used it. I didn't use the burners either.
Oh, there's a Lazy Susan back here. That's cool.
Yeah.
And a paper plate holder. And an ice machine. Oh, so this has got a lock in it here. Of some sort. Have you used the ice machine? Does the ice machine work?
I never used it.
Do you have the accessories for this?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, when I was a kid growing up, we had a house that had one of these in it.
Yeah, so did I.
That was the thing, in the 70s or whatever.
Oh, I remember.
So this is pretty cool.
I like the bathroom a lot. I think that, oh, and you know what? Yeah, this is beautiful. Look at the beautiful work you did. That's custom. Not complicated, but it works. And then look at this beautiful work here. See all that?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I did some nice work. Pretty good, huh?
I don't want to be too nosy in your drawers.
Well, go ahead. This is underwear. Underwear, socks.
Nice. They're on slides.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how he made this go down deep.
For suits or something?
Yeah, longer things, and then look
Okay.
how we did that. See?
Uh-huh.
So it
So
looks
it
like a full
matches.
drawer, but it matches. This is the best. The tile is gorgeous in here. I mean, it's. Of course, I don't know how to open it. Come on. Always something.
Yeah, let's get some light on the subject here.
Go ahead, give it a shot. Oh, here he is, John. Hey, John. Okay, we're rolling now. Hey, John. What's your address again, real quick? 1960 Julius. Thank you, sir. Okay, bye.
Okay, I figured that out.
We're ready.
Okay.
Directions 1560.
Do you know what size this bed is?
Queen. And it's new. Brand new.
He raised the entire floor back here. You see that? There's
Yeah.
a little step up.
Yeah.
And there's no fender well here. And we've got plenty of headroom.
It's cool.
I can flip about that.
Oh, no.
But I'm standing next to the bed.
It's comfy.
And I can walk, and I've got, this much headroom, which is a big deal. Let's have a look here. We got it's locked. Some sort of a catch there. And there's something there. What's that? It's a clock. A little bit of a tight walkway here, but maybe that bed can get pushed up. I want to look underneath. There's a little TV there. Yeah, so the major improvement on this bus from our bus is the roof raise gives you more room for walk around the bed back there. It's a big deal.
I know, it's nice.
You're not doing this, getting into bed.
Right.
So, and this U-shaped kitchen is a real cool deal as well, and the bathroom's quite nice.
Yeah.
Here's some video. Bus guys doing bus stuff.
Yeah, right?
Swinging wide.
I like it. They're so, you know, it's just got a nice, I don't know, I've driven this, yeah, probably about 1,000 miles so far since I've owned it. And it's just been a joy.
The ride's nice.
Yeah. Things click around and clack around.
There's probably something loose back there. You know where you're going?
I hope so. Then when we get the alternator on, you and I will go on the freeway. How's that?
Okay. Whoa, why is it doing that?
Which?
Are you? Okay, you're doing the brake and the gas at the same time?
Mistakenly. My foot hit both.
Okay.
Unfortunately. My shoes are wide.
Ah. You can hear the turbo pretty good.
Yeah, no, this thing flies.
I think the turbo is a little more muted in mine. Now you got your window open, and it'll get a little echo off of the fence over there.
Yeah, the brakes are stupid good. I think they're really good. I've never felt worried, you know?
Yeah, we get that later. That was a flashlight.
Yeah.
Went under your seat. I wonder if it's a little more peppy than mine is.
Oh,
that seems
dude, this thing is stupid off the what do you call it?
The
Off
line?
Yeah, no, it's just got some jump on it.
Wait till you get going in a straight line, and then you got some smooth road, and we can see what the old
You can do. You say drive it like you slammed your finger in a door?
yeah. It's pretty peppy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you don't have any water in it right now, and how much fuel's in it?
Oh, it's half probably.
Half? Yeah, it's got some pick up and go.
Oh man, no problem. Never had that problem. And now that the tranny's tight, it's great, you know. It says right. No, it's smooth, you know. It's a nice ride. Oh shoot! Oh no! Oh.
He's okay?
Yeah, he's okay with it.
Because somebody said you don't. Well, giving you the shit. So, John, we did main engine bearings, roll bearings.
Yes.
We did the transmission.
Yep.
What were the other? You did
Kingpins.
kingpins.
Here's a light.
Just one kingpin? I got one.
No, we did both.
Okay.
We don't do one side.
Okay.
Do both.
Don't do that.
And I don't know. Did we do wheel seals on yours? I don't know. I think we did. Was there any like bearing stuff? Did we do any pack bearings on the wheels? I don't think we did. You got a line after we came. I have not. No, I do. Oh yeah, you said the brakes were redone. There was something different.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's new wheel seals. So yeah, we did wheel seals on it.
I want to come down here where you're at.
Come down and listen to the story.
Hey, John, is it all right if I shoot some video?
Just
Well,
not
you
his
can shoot
face.
Any videos that you want.
Just not your face? Okay.
Just not of me.
Okay.
The interest here is the bus. Not
Yeah,
me.
all right, that's cool.
I'm camera shy. It's got real good brakes on it. We did wheel seals on it. We did kingpins on it. It's got new brake cans on it. The
Did you put
bellows
those?
have been done not too long before Bill got it. There's no doubt about that.
So,
It's
when
also had bushings.
you were in there, obviously you did the wheel seals. Did you repack the bearings and all that
We
jazz?
took it off to do that. Of course we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the
I
bearings
believe
all
that,
looked
yes,
okay in
I
there?
believe that, yes, this one runs grease, not oil, and I prefer that.
Okay, good.
The drums, the shoes looked good.
Oh yeah, you got all kinds of shoes in this thing.
Yeah.
Lots of meat. They're new.
Yeah.
They're literally new.
Okay.
So Bill was saying he thinks he's got a little play in the steering.
A little bit. I don't. You know, it's better than what it was before the kingpins were done.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was. What? Why is this all oily? Just to ask that question.
Because it's gotten greased.
Okay.
Did you guys grease all the Zerks?
When we go after grease, we usually grease all the Zerks.
Do you think you did? Did you do a grease job on this bus already?
Did we?
Hell, I don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
I would imagine that we did, since I see grease on the anchor pins also. That looks like pretty fresh grease oozing out of there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hidden Zerks on these things. You know, they hide them.
106 of them.
They hide them in a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got one of these, and I replaced the steering gear on it because we had slop, and I was told there was no adjustment to it.
No, there is not.
And that did not fix the problem. And the stupid thing was, what it ended up being, what ended up tightening the whole thing up, and this is really hard to believe, I was going to explain it to Bill earlier and I didn't, is the orientation of this little drive line here.
Oh, your steering drive line?
When that is in one position versus a position 90 degrees from that, or even 45 degrees from that, it changes the
Changes the center on your worm gear in there.
well.
You're off center.
It wasn't about that. We did it removed. So we took that off. Okay, you take it off of there, and we spun that 90. And there was a 2-to-1 reduction as that comes down from the box. Okay, so anything here is magnified by 2 times because it used to have Armstrong. And what we did is we put that U-joint basically in a position that was like 90 degrees off from what it was. Because if you set that on the table and you look at it, you turn it, it gives you a different amount of rotation input to that steering gear when it's in one position versus a position 90 degrees from that, relative to the same amount of input, if you can follow me on that. Now you go, okay, well, it's got one that's opposite on the other end. Well, for reasons that are very difficult to explain, if you take that yoke and you flip it 90 and you do the same movement, you do the same amount of input, you'll get less rotation when it's in one orientation versus an orientation that's 90 degrees because of this angle. And that's not, if that's when it's not going.
Are you talking about lock to lock on the wheel?
No, I'm just talking about
The smoothness of it.
yeah, in the center, center going down the road, like, that little bit of play.
Movement.
It just took that up and just made it that much better.
It sounded like it was off center in the steering gear, and you recentered it. That's what it sounds like you're telling me.
He's talking about the U joint, actually the offset of the U joint. When you turn it at certain angles, it does turn the other side slower for
Yep.
frickin'
Yep.
just a very little bit. So
Just
if you're
based
just
on-
going straight,
Yeah.
and you're only operating in that little bitty range right there, you can either have a real sharp response with it turned one way, or a little bit more sluggish response with it turned at 90.
Exactly. And so when I flipped that 90, it almost got too tight. It's like too sensitive
Too
now.
responsive,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I need to do like a 45 on it. So I pull it off there, and it is 2-to-1. So, spinning that wheel up there and getting it so that it's, it's in a position where it's laying straight. We might have pulled the steering wheel off. I don't remember, but yeah, so the steering wheel is still pointing straight ahead, but that yoke is in a more favorable position for authority into the steering gear.
I've honestly, when I'm driving it, I mean, you've all driven it. It's fine. It floats, but actually, when I stop thinking about it, it gets better. When I'm listening to music, I have no problem. But when I think, so what have you guys been doing these days? What's the word?
Well, it seems like this thing's it's a little more sloppy than mine is.
You okay, John? I'm fine. You're okay.
So what do we got here? That's a
Box trains.
slobber box there,
That's exactly what they are.
and you got another one over here.
One for each side.
So the bulkhead,
The bulkhead
There's some
on this, if
welds.
you notice, is for the most part no longer riveted, which tells me that it's somewhere down the road it's been replaced because it's got bolts all over the place.
Yeah.
Which is what we did. They use 5/16. I used to use 3/8. Same difference. Put it back together.
Oh, so you're talking.
well, I'm looking there, and I think that's cracking underneath there,
Oh, that's
underneath that weld right there. Have a look at. You're gonna have to get up in here with me,
Wouldn't
but
surprise me.
see that right there, next to that weld.
No.
See where it's been welded there next to that nut?
Up here?
Up there, way up there. See that right there? Just see
Right
that-
there?
Yeah, I think you're pointing your light at it.
Yeah.
Talking about the same thing. See the weld, and then it looks like the crack. It's fucking cracking under there again.
Oh, you're talking about the doubler there. Yeah. Yeah, this has been repaired.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Yep.
it's cracking again though. Do you see that crack coming up there? See that right? I mean, if you had a stick, we could point at it. I don't want to put my finger up in there next to that exhaust, but
No, I see what you're talking about. It looks like on one side it might be cracked again where the weld is, and then on the other side it was all bolted together. That's probably why they got the doubler on there.
What's your transmission fluid you're using here? Just standard
Synthetic ATF.
I think we put transcend in this one.
Yeah.
transient.
Why don't you use the chair? I pushed it over here
I
for
like
you.
it. I like walking up into it.
All right.
Into the hellhole, of course.
Well, this makes the hellhole easy having this thing.
Everyone wants.
Because this right here, this is what I call the hellhole right here.
Yeah.
I'll write to you quick.
Right up top there.
Right. That habit breaker was busy, man.
They're either nobody there or they're overcrowded. There's
It
no.
was just, I mean, they had 4 cooks that were going top speed.
Keep it as flat as you can, and then set it in here because it's got a whole shitload of oil in it.
We'll try my best. I'm gonna go grab different 2x4s because these are a little long.
Shorter one. Because he didn't like how long that 2x4 was.
Now that one can stay. This one should get moved.
All right.
Playing Jenga.
That way I can get in here a little better.
Did you break it loose yet?
Yep.
Okay. Would it help to lower the bus any, Eugene?
No. Can you lift it up actually?
Yep. Yeah, I just kind of left it sit where it works for me.
Right about there.
Nice. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Right now this one's in the way. Don, can you remove it?
What one? Good.
Let that other one out of there. Might be doing something for him, asking for a year to.
Man. It's heavy.
Maybe some gloves. Finger smashers.
Love it. And there she is. Good old Ted.
Good job.
That was fun.
What do you think that beast weighed?
120 pounds.
Okay, I was going to guess 150.
You need to work out.
Uh-huh.
How about that? No profanity either.
That was sweet. That was.
What you got?
Let me get all my tooling out here. I got that
Okay, big Allen. Yep.
to go in here. Make sure these are all tight.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure I did this before, but it's just something that I always
You
do.
think you worked on this before? Oh, you had the alternator. You already replaced it once?
Yeah. It was a used one. Just like that. Thank you.
A little different.
lube setup's a little different on, huh?
This is an upgrade.
Yeah,
Direct oil feed into the drive-in bearings I was telling you about.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Yes.
What, instead of just splash? Is that what they were getting in the other one?
Bada bing. It's the right gear. Yeah, that's all it used to get. What it used to get was oil from the cam end into that bowl gear, and then just kind of slopped around in there.
Yeah, and it's got roller bearings in it instead of ball bearings. I'm wondering if that one's got ball bearings in it.
Oh, it's hard to tell. There's two bearings. There's this one here that's a roller, and then there's an inner one that's a lot bigger, and it's normally a ball bearing.
Okay.
And the thing I don't like about this one is that it doesn't have a lot for oil splash.
Doesn't have a lot for splash.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of room to get in there
Yeah.
into those rollers. Uh-huh. I can't really do much for you with this until you get it slid in a little bit further. And head it in there and let's see what we need. Right. Yeah. Okay. Now, I've got it, some weight off of it for you. If that helps. If it doesn't, tell me and I will get out of the way.
Somebody grab my shirt on top. It's being pulled.
Like pull it down like that?
No, it's good. Got stuck. All right. Almost there. 1 second. Looks like we're on. Just need the gear to turn a little, maybe. John, you can let go of the pry bar. I'm holding it. I think that gear needs to be turned.
Oh wait, you got it. No, it just needs to go in.
Oh, it's oriented, right? What's blocking it? Okay, I can take a 2x4 now.
Yeah.
Short one.
Sure. That's got it. Where do you want it? That's the question. Right there.
All right, hold it. 1 second. Go under.
Is that good enough? More? There you go.
And there's my finger.
You got. Oh,
I got it,
sorry,
I got
munching your finger.
You got a board under there so that you're not holding the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Alright,
got.
let me go get a long screwdriver. That index looks exactly right.